You were issued a private investigator's license for your 18th birthday? What do you think that says about a person?
Compulsive, addictive personality, but that's not me anymore.
My daughter, the big shot New York lawyer. You're destined for greatness.
I've oversold you. My parents don't think that I could have landed a creature such as the one that I've described.
Local authorities have ruled the death a homicide and are focusing their investigation on her boyfriend, Logan Eccles.
I need your help, Veronica.
I don't really do that anymore.
What's this? I specifically told the agency an eager-to-please brunette.
Dick.
Hey, Logan, that girl who follows you around is here.
9 years of radio silence, and yet I still kind of knew I could count on you.
We are going to the reunion.
I'm shocked you even came to this. I knew you'd be here. You've been sitting there since graduation, haven't you?
Veronica Mars.
Look who it is. Most likely to blog and class buzzkill.
You are just who I was looking for, most likely to know where I can find the bar. Gross.
No.
Veronica. This is the whole case file. How'd you get this? I'm sure you know breaking and entering is a felony.
Come on. I knew the felonies before I knew the state capitals.
So, you gonna ask if I did it?
I wouldn't be here if I thought you did.
America thinks he's guilty, and that's good enough for me.
I know Logan has his qualities, but there's a darkness to that kid.
There's just so much going on here right now. I just couldn't leave.
Sure you could.
Wait. Don't go. I'm on to something, Dad. It's big.
Just the tip of the iceberg. Everyone is on the take.
Veronica, whatever you're doing, please be careful.
What are you gonna do? Use your stun gun on me? Don't you think that's gotten a bit old? Original enough for you?
Well, it looks like the money that was raised for this movie on Kickstarter was put to good use, and admirably all on the screen, because I think this definitely looks like a step up from a television show, but it's weird because it's like in that limbo for a movie. When you see it like a B-level movie and you're like, if this was a TV show, it would be amazing. And this was a TV show, which has been kind of upgraded to a movie, although I have to say, this does look a little like a TV movie to me. I did like the line that she had to that girl at the reunion where she was like, it looks like you've been sitting here. I bet you've been sitting here since school, graduation. I totally ruined it. Veronica Mars was much cooler when she said it. And I liked that. That was actually like my favorite line of the whole trailer. Now, confession time. I've never watched this show. I'm not a Veronica Mars fan. And I could see that there was a lot of fan service going on here, which is great. I'm glad that the creators of the show that want to make this movie want to make a Valentine for their fans. But let's be honest, there weren't a ton of Veronica Mars fans. I mean, there were enough to pay for this movie, obviously, but the show was canceled because its ratings weren't so great. It lasted for 3 seasons. So I think that clearly for this movie to really make a lot of money at the box office and to be a success and to maybe restart or jumpstart the Veronica Mars franchise instead of just being like a great last hurrah that everybody got together and paid for, it has to appeal beyond the core demographic, the fan base. And I don't think that this movie does, or at least this trailer. There seemed to be a lot of stuff going on that, only that you would know about or care about if you were a fan of the series. Like this stuff with Logan. I was like, I don't know who that guy is, and he looks very TV. With all due respect to the actor, I think the only actor who here looks like they belong on a movie, really, is Kristen Bell. And even I think she's a little bit on the line. Of course, maybe all of her Frozen fame will help her out, but I don't really think, for all the people who love Frozen, I think they're much more aware of Idina Menzel's participation with that movie, and I don't know how much Kristen Bell will benefit from maybe being a part of that. So that's kind of how I feel about this movie. I think this looks like it's a great treat for the fans. I think it looks like it really worked out with the Kickstarter money, but I think that I wish there had been somebody involved in the production who was like, hey guys, this is all awesome, and you guys are doing such a great thing for the fans, they're gonna love it. But if we want to keep making these, maybe we should try and appeal a little bit more and do a little bit more backstory to let people know who aren't fans, maybe that they'll come into the situation. Because I think it's a little bit like what happened with, the Firefly movie. Like what happened, that was the same problem, where it didn't try and reach out to new fans. It just was like, hey, maybe if everybody who watched the show at one point came to the movies at once, we'd do okay in terms of box office. And the answer, at least for Firefly, was no, you will not. But I'm curious to what you guys think. Anyone here who's not a Veronica Mars fan like myself, were you intrigued by what you saw here? Is this something you would pay to see in theaters, or is it more like a rental to you? And if you're a Veronica Mars fan, is this the Valentine that it seems to be, that it's coming across to me at least? Does it look that good? And also, if you paid for this movie, if you helped contribute to it, do you like what you see so far? Oh, there's one other line I liked. I liked when she said the felonies thing, where she said, please, I knew the felonies before I knew the state capitals. That was also very good. There's some nice writing here, and I do think Kristen Bell is very good in the role. I think it was basically her signature role. But as I said, you know, I think that this really looks like a private party. So write your own thoughts down below. Thank you for everyone who asked for this review, and you can watch more episodes right now.